How will you manage your money in retirement so that you're not completely reliant on Social Security? If you're worried about this or any other issues with respect to your retirement income, you've come to the right place. I'm Ann Babiarz, and this is Wait a Financial Minute. And I have with me retired attorney Michael A. Babiarz, and he is going to help us sort out this rather interesting issue. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Well, thank you. And once again, we have a stool problem because part of the three-legged stool here is IRAs and 401ks. Remember the old illustration. We got one part Social Security, one part private savings, one part retirement savings. Now, one of the things we talked a little bit on an earlier episode about Social Security. So let's look at one of those other legs of the stool, and that is the tax-deferred side, the IRAs, the 401ks, and so forth. Here's an important thing that you need to know, and this is not exciting reading, not exciting research, but you need to educate yourself. And that is you need to understand as best you can the IRA distribution rules, because they're going to tell you when, how much, and over what time period you can take money out of those accounts. And there's a lot of different rules here. We all know that you're not supposed to take the money out until the year in which you turn 59 and a half, although in 2020 that penalty for doing it early has been suspended. And you've got to start doing it by the age now of 72. It used to be 70 and a half. That's been adjusted up a little bit. But there's lots of different things you can do. Like, for example, if you're a married couple and you have disparate ages, maybe you're 8-10 years apart in ages, there's a lot of things you can do between funding one account and taking money out of another and so forth. And there are a lot of exceptions to the IRA rules, first-time home purchases, certain education or medical expenses. So understanding those rules will help, because one of the things I find that calms fears among folks, I used to see this when I would work with clients in my years in private practice, is knowledge, because knowledge is power. And that knowledge and that power will help alleviate some of those fears for you as you're approaching that next chapter of life called retirement.
Wow, thank you for that awesome information. Would you mind sharing a little bit more about your background with our audience?
Oh, sure, of course. I told you I worked with folks when they were approaching retirement years and so forth in my private practice. That's because I did a lot of estate planning, a lot of elder law, asset protection planning, corporate and business, and even estate administration, sadly enough, when people or family members needed that. And so I dealt with a lot of these issues, and not only in my private practice, but I also dealt with them over the years I taught as a college professor, adult education classes. I've created and taught classes in that realm, and also even to this current day for private schools, for your school, and for various corporations where I'm hired to do trainings. And so, although I don't practice law anymore, don't give legal advice, don't meet with clients, I can still teach. I can use my background, my knowledge, my expertise to help folks, maybe help them sleep a little bit better at night, allay some of those fears. And I know we go a lot more in depth in the course that you're going to tell the folks about, and hopefully that will calm even more fears if people want to jump on that training and that educational opportunity.
Well, thank you for that. If you are interested in checking out the Protect Yourself and Your Assets course, please click on the link below. If you loved our video, please like it, hit subscribe, because we want you to be tuned in for all of our future episodes. And if you haven't seen any of the past ones, you might want to go back and look at those as well. And ring that bell so that you are notified and you are in the know about the next videos that are coming up. Thank you again for joining me today, Michael. And again, thanks audience for watching.